at least something good came out of it, you know.
Yes, sir.
So I don't think it was MMM that made me got my first Bitcoin. I think it was another Ponzi scheme. But at one point, I had 4 Bitcoins. You know,
Whoa.
I bought at 200K, and I sold it at 500K. So I made more than 100%, and I was feeling like the big shot. You know, I was feeling like I'm the best investor in town, better than Warren Buffett. You know, and then I watched the price of Bitcoin rise from 500K to 6 million naira within a month, or you know, within that time frame that I sold.
So just within a
But
month, Bitcoin went from how many?
yeah, more or less. Yeah, went from like 500K naira to like 6 million naira. That's like, then I wasn't really looking at the USD value because I didn't really understand the entire thing. I thought Bitcoin was a Ponzi scheme. At
Yeah.
that point, when I sold my 4 Bitcoins, I thought it was a Ponzi scheme, and then I started studying this thing because I was really frustrated. Because if I had just held on to my 4 Bitcoins, I would have like 6 million naira multiplied by 4, you know. But then again, I watched the price drop from that $20,000, and I started studying it. You know, right around that time there was Steemit. I learned about Steemit,
Yeah,
and
payment.
yeah, there was a course, $35. It was Chris Coney. I wanted to buy the course, but I couldn't even buy it because I was such a novice that I didn't know how to buy things online. That is how bad it was, you know. And then
Okay, hold on, hold on,
yeah,
hold on. Hold on. I want to ask you a question. Uh, there's something you spotted out. You said when you started cryptocurrency,
yeah,
hope I'm not
you're
echoing, sir.
not.
Okay. You said you got to know about cryptocurrency and then you paid a cost to learn.
Yes, I paid the cost to learn. Yeah,
Now, guess what? That is the part about cryptocurrency or about making money online that a lot of people are scared from. See, there's always a price to pay. You either you will learn through ignorance or you pay a fee to learn. You see, so you just had Kaka. No, someone will see Goju Kaka today and be like, he's now working for here, boy, oh boy. But the journey didn't just start. He woke up one day and then there was a learning process. There was a sacrifice process. And that sacrifice, you could actually learn it on your own, like I said. So you're either paying time to learn it, or you want to save time, you pay somebody to teach you. All right. So there's always that learning phase. That's what I wanted to draw out from what he said. So Toshika, back to you.
yeah. So the cost I was I saw the cost. The cost was $35, and it was for how to learn how to use the Steam blockchain. And I was so my digital IQ was so low that I didn't know how to buy things online. So I couldn't pay for the course. So I just had to, but I was hungry. I was hungry for knowledge. And then
Hmm.
a lot of things that I got, a lot of my breakthroughs, they were like accidents. Somebody just shared a post on Facebook, and I saw Cryptographic Development Initiative of Nigeria, and then I joined, and then I
That,
just
that's
that,
CDIN.
that's CDIN. Yeah, CDIN is the place of my crypto birth. Yeah, and although right now I'm an official in CBAN, I still respect those guys because they had some impact on me. I was in that group. I was just listening to EFCC guys, CBN guys that sounded so. When you're in a group and then you see people having smart discussions, I was drawn to their discussions, and they were also talking about MMM and all these things, you know. And then they had a uh, course again. They had a course on Netos University. It was for $100. And then I said I wanted to buy the course so that I could learn about this Bitcoin that is just going up and down. And I couldn't pay online like I told you. So I had to beg one of my mentors I sent him Naira, and then he got the course for me, and then he gave me access. So I was able to watch videos, go through the materials, and that was a big turning point for me, because it was then that I realized that Bitcoin was not a Ponzi scheme. So
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You said
yeah,
you had a mentor
yeah,
that helped you.
yeah,
Right. So you said two important things, because there's something about said. Pastor said that a young millionaire went to some students in the university, and then he started teaching them about how to make money and finances and all. And then some of the students raised their hand and said, "Hey, sir, our lecturers and professors didn't teach us these things." And then the young millionaire turned and looked at them and smiled. He now asked them a question. He said, "Are your lecturers millionaires in dollars?" They said no. "Are your professors millionaires in dollars?" They said no. And I said, "I'm a millionaire in dollars. Who would you rather listen to? Your professors or me that have done it and produced results with it?"
yeah,
And they now kept quiet. Now, TOju is giving you his secrets on how he started his cryptocurrency journey, right? So at first, he was very hungry for knowledge. You heard it himself. I think he was hungry to the point that he was willing to pay to get that knowledge. Number two, he had enough hunger to pay that time. Like I told you, there are two ways you can pay. You can pay with money, or you can pay with enough time to learn what you want to learn. Right? So he paid the money. He also had time to learn the course, and he also got a mentor, someone to look up to. Right? So just okay. Yeah, you can check it. Yeah. All right, Tojo. Why are you laughing? You know you're the king of England, right?
yeah. So I was trying to say that you should unmute me.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, so that was it. So I also, yeah, thank you, Sam, for saying all that. I also want you to realize that I started from like zero. I had a very low digital IQ.
Sorry,
And
what were you
that's,
doing before then?
I was a teacher. I was a teacher. I was earning 30,000 naira per month, like 30,
Oh,
35,000 naira per month. That is less than $100. And
oh,
and today I can say that I make an average of that in a day from cryptocurrency trading.
oh boy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
if you're listening to this, you're a newbie, you're getting in on the blockchain hype, you're learning about a lot of protocols. Take cryptocurrency trading seriously. You know, try to learn as much as you can. There's a lot of money in cryptocurrency trading. You can trade on a lot of platforms like OKX, and there are many trading masters, and we have trading programs that are available to give you some lessons for free. All right. So get as much free stuff as you can, and then take courses, get as much knowledge as you can, and um, connect with a lot of people. Okay, now back to my story. So I bought the $100 course on Nezos University, and my mind was blown. I'm like, why did I sell my BTC? But it was too late. Bitcoin was already high, and I couldn't afford to buy it anymore because
So let me guess. You got the full knowledge of Bitcoin after you
yes,
sold it.
yeah, after I sold it.
You say knowledge
So
brings light.
yeah, so I was so mad at myself. I bought a piece of land with the proceeds from Bitcoin, and then I was looking forward to sell the land to like come out. I wanted to sell the land and then use the sell the land and buy Bitcoin back. But I couldn't do that because real estate doesn't have that much liquidity. And that is another beauty of this digital asset class. you can get in and get out so easily. So easily. So it makes investing so easy. So there are a lot of assets that I was, trying to look into. Gold. Even now we have cryptocurrencies, like we have gold-backed cryptocurrencies. So you can own gold without owning gold. Like you can have a digital version of gold on your cryptocurrency wallet. The possibilities with cryptocurrencies are immense and they are really beautiful. So I doubled down on learning. I started blogging on Steemit. I was addicted to
So hold
the
on, hold on.
process of learning. Yeah,
What is, you mentioned Steam and Steam is several times. What's
yeah.
Steam? Steam.
Okay. Steem is a cryptocurrency that is used in Steemit. Steemit is like a social media blogging site that pays you for posting and learning how to post. I remember then I had a selfie contest, and I would
Yeah, I
tell people
remember.
to post their selfies online, and then I would send them money for posting their selfies. And the money I was sending to them was money I made from the posts that I made about their selfies. So it was so much
Okay.
fun just posting and earning cryptocurrency and blogging on Steemit increased my capacity to learn. Now let me tell you guys one thing. The guy that taught me, remember I told you guys I bought a course for $100 from Nezos University. The guy that helped me to buy that course, he is no longer doing cryptocurrency. He's a farmer now.
Who is that?
I'm not going to say his name, guy.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
it's gonna be somehow. But of course I respect it. But when the bear market came, a lot of people got wiped out. And it's an important lesson for you if you're going into cryptocurrency trading. Pay attention to risk management. So my mentor is no longer trading crypto. He's doing fine. He's doing fantastically well as a farmer. But being on Steemit gave me an edge because I was learning and I was reproducing what I was learning by blogging about it on Steemit and teaching it to others. And it made me grow so much
Okay.
in knowledge. Imagine being paid for learning. That's the way I see it. So I was being paid.
That's going to be the future of education, where
Yeah,
you have students, you get paid for going to school. Yeah, it's
yeah.
going to happen.
And it's not already. It's not going to happen. It's already happening. You have platforms
Okay.
like Coinbase here that
Yeah,
pays you. Yeah,
that's true, that's true.
Coinbase.
Okay,
I don't think
just,
it's available in Nigeria right
no, no,
now,
no, 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 it's not.
but it's available in the US. So you could get. Yeah, I think if you can complete the course, you get paid like $130. The last time I checked. And what is the cost? Simple 5 minutes videos, and then once you
Now,
complete the video, you
imagine,
get
could you
$5.
imagine an educational system where uh, people are getting paid in good amounts for studying. You studied real hard, and this semester you came out with, like 5 A's, you know, and then for each A you get, you have $1,000. Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen one day. So,
Yeah,
okay.
it's gonna happen.
Right, so I
Yeah,
have a question for
yeah,
Babs.
okay.
Yeah. Uh, where is that? Where is that? Okay. Ah, oh, okay. Right, so Babs, I have a question for you, and I'm asking you this question because I'm going to ask you the same question. Someone, a young guy contacted me that was like 2 months ago, that he wanted to start up a cryptocurrency and blockchain journey, and he noticed that cryptocurrency is the future, or blockchain is the future. But most cryptocurrencies, companies now don't want to pay. They don't want to pay good money, so they're even telling him to work for free. So now, what do you have to say about this? Because I remember US Nation and the amount of years spent here. So what advice do you have for this guy with your experience? I would ask to do the same thing. Right.
Okay. I think same with everything in life. There is a curve. Um, you cannot. A tree doesn't just happy as a tree. Bam. It has to grow. Okay, and value doesn't just come. It has to be proven. It has to be gotten over time. Okay. Um, the the biggest thing you must have, in the crypto space is you must be you must do two things. Okay, you must be diligent and you must be consistent. Okay, the diligence means that you must crush it. You must study. You must deliver. If someone asks you to jump, you are asking how high. Okay, you're getting opportunities and you're not thinking about the money. Okay, diligence, that's one. And then consistency means that you have to do it continuously. Now, when the first way I started making money by myself in crypto is OTC, that's buying and selling. I remember the day that I think Sam, you needed to learn how to calculate Bitcoin.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know, and
Okay, just hold on. Wow, let me say that. The first day I started using Bitcoin, I didn't know how to calculate. I didn't know. Okay, I was like, okay, I have 10,000, right? How many Bitcoin can 10,000 naira get? I was in my room with Emmanuel in school. We're in our room. He was my roommate. Guess what I met? I met him. I was like, Alpha, I want to buy Bitcoin, but I don't know how this calculate. I'm okay. One Bitcoin is just so. How can I know how many
you're
fractions?
already using it too. And you're already using Bitcoin. We didn't know how to calculate it.
So Emmanuel was the guy that taught me how to do all those calculations. That was back then. It's right. Back to the day.
So, and then the same way I think Sam, one of the things that happened that period was how, remember that day I called you about, the opportunity that you should do it, and then you agreed to join the business. And then that's how you actually started doing that business. And then there was another time where we started applying for the EOS Nation Ambassador roles. And then you shared that information with me. And one of the reasons why I said this is because one of the things that will help you is relationships as well. So I've said three things now. Talked about diligence, I've talked about consistency, I've talked about relationships. Now, those three things are the bedrock of everything you want to do. Now, when it comes to the advice I would give to that guy, okay, the same way you leave school and you expect to just get a job, that's the same mentality that guy has. That you just
Yeah,
come into crypto and you just want to just, you know, work and earn $1 million a day. That doesn't happen. Even if you start trading and you learn how to and you understand technical analysis and you start reading charts and you want to trade on Binance, for instance, you will lose money for a while before you actually start making profits.
okay.
Do you understand?
Wow.
So there is always a learning curve. So if you want to start making money in crypto, you have to prepare to pay your dues.
Right.
You can type on the chat, pay your dues. When you
Yeah.
pay your dues, okay, your dues is, doing voluntary work. Imagine um, myself, Sammy, and Toju back then. We just started doing cryptocurrency and we were about finishing school and we were, just making small money from buying and selling. We didn't have capital, so we were doing middlemen. We helped people buy and we helped people sell. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we heard somewhere that, oh, there's an opportunity in EOS. So EOS Nation, a BP on now they are one of the top BPs on. In fact, they were number one just recently.
Yeah. Just in
On
case you're not watching, this thing, EUS right now, the screen, the website, you see.
yeah. So now EOS raised over $1 billion in 2018. 2018, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
2018. And so it means that myself, Sammy, and Toju were doing cryptocurrency activities for free throughout 2016, 2017, 2018. Now, we knew almost everybody. and we were doing everything we could. And then US Nation announced that they were looking for ambassadors, and we applied. And because of all the experience we have gotten, we wowed the hell out of them. They couldn't help it but take 3 of us actually, you know.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? We got this job with US Nation, and we were not being paid.
For how many years?
After,
For how long?
after how many
For
years?
how,
Since 2016, 2017, 2018.
So can you guys hear that? See, for some of you that are new in cryptocurrency, see, you cannot get to that position once you get to without serving. Emmanuel right now is, I think, the manager for Binance. Is in Nigeria or West Africa? One of them. That's where that's
The
the
West
situation
African
right now.
region.
Sorry?
The entire West African region, yeah.
You see, entire West African region. But when he started, he served US Nation, this company you're seeing right here, for 2 years without salary. Am I right, Babs? and
Definitely.
that is the thing that most of the people in cryptocurrency space right now are lacking. You don't want to serve.
True.
And you can't get to that place you want to get to without serving. Forget about money.
And guess what? Yeah, Sam, guess what? Now, what I see is I just see some guys come into the space, learn about Bitcoin for like 1 month, and then they just look at all these tokens on CoinMarketCap, visit their websites, and apply on careers. So they just apply for jobs on those tokens that may not even last up to 1 week.
Exactly.
Okay, and they get jobs that would not even add value to them, other than maybe pay them $100 per article for just 2 months.
Let me come in there. So you just said some guys they come in and just because they saw career offer, they just click. And most of those cryptocurrency cannot add value to them. Now let me give you guys my personal example before I move on to TOju. Now, after joining the US Nation, of course, the 3 of us. Now, just in case you're not aware, Bob said something really vital. And I'm going to recap just in case you didn't get. Now, Bob said, we started together. What does that mean? Have friends that think like you. And then Bob said that there was an opportunity. Now, I'm not saying Bob said because he said, because I was there also. So there was an opportunity for us to apply as ambassadors, and there was no payment, right? I saw the opportunity. I sent it to Babs. Boom. I think Babs was the one that sent it. I can't remember. Or I don't know if I was the one that sent it. But lastly, we joined and became ambassadors. And they told us, you're going to work for no payment. But guess what? Because we knew how to succeed. We knew that success comes, what am I saying? Service comes before that thing you want. You have to pay the price. Yeah? Now, guess what I'm trying to say? If you have friends that you've known for more than 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 3 years, that have not come to you and be like, hey, look at this opportunity, look at that opportunity, look at this business, look at that business. Kill that friendship quickly, right? So right now I'll go to Kaka. All right, so Toju, tell us about US Nation, because this is you right here. You can't lie to us that you didn't work for free. You worked for free. So tell us how you got excited. Were you excited? Excited that they were not going to pay you. And also, very important question: did you do them evil because they did not pay you? How? Just tell us about your US Nation.
Okay. A lot of things you guys are getting from these videos, they are really deep stuff. This is wisdom. This one is not the don't leave me wisdom. This is real deep wisdom. All right. when it comes to volunteering, I have volunteered.
Ah,
You know, I should get an award
oh
for
no.
volunteering. I have volunteered for Ono for 6 months, and I didn't get anything from it. I got some useless shit tokens. Of course, I got a letter of commendation because I did it with the whole of my heart. I did it with everything I got. Volunteering for EO Station is one of the best things
Yes.
that have happened to me. You know, because more than money, you can get connections,
Yeah.
network, you can get knowledge. That is, and some of the networks I've gotten, they have given me so much value
Yeah.
that
The
that I can't even quantify it in terms of monetary terms. All right. So when you're volunteering for a cryptocurrency organization, that's what you want to look for. You want to make sure that the cryptocurrency organization is an organization that adds value to you, that is even greater than money. You know. So that's one. So my experience with working volunteering for EOS Nation, the network, beautiful. All right, some of the things I'm enjoying right now, and Bob says something, I'm going to say it again because it's very important. Build relationships. I've worked with a lot of organizations and I've gotten so many contracts, and I can say like 100% of them, I did not have to go to a website to apply for.
Sorry.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I said a lot of the opportunities I got, I didn't go to a website to apply for. It was not through any job search engine. It was through my guys that, you know, they knew of an opportunity and they'll come and say, hey, TOju, we got this position and, you know, we feel it fits with your skill. Can you do it? And I'm like, how much is the pay? And I say, the pay is so and so. And then, boom. And then they put in a good word for me. Recommendation. You can't discount that. All right? Sam Sticks. I don't know if I should start sharing some deep secrets here. Guys, all right, I'm okay. I'm not going to share it, but but you know, you have to know someone and you have to connect with people. You have to make people know what you're doing. You have to put yourself out there so that when there's a position, I quite recently I was looking for someone. I'm not going to share the details. And I met Sam, and Sam gave me some names. And there were times too that I have been recommended. I don't know. I don't want to say it out, but I hope you guys are getting it. You can go far when you connect with people and people know you and people trust you because you build consistency over time. And when you don't have a job, you can find yourself work. Find yourself an organization that you would like to work for and volunteer your service. Just make sure that you're doing some sort of work because when the opportunity comes, it's not going to go to someone who has zero. There's a portion of the Bible I love so much. It says, he who has more will be given to him. But if you have nothing, even the little you have will be taken away from you. So everybody has something to offer. That small skill that you have, don't look down on it. Look for a way to use it to serve someone. Find a way to serve. It is in service that you will grow. It is in service that you're going to get a big break. I was volunteering for a Years Nation, and then I got a recommendation to start working with Boscore. And my current role with OKX is still based on recommendation. And I right now,
So, Toju,
I'm even,
let me
I'm even making. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me blow your mind. I'm even making more than my earnings. All right, from my normal full-time job, and that one also is based on, hey, I know this guy and I trust him. Let me work with him. All right. So that's what I want to say.
and there's something I wanted to add when Tojo was talking. Uh, Now, TOju said something about recommendations, right? And of course, don't get us wrong. US Nation, they pay us because they wanted to be wicked, right? They just started their business as at then. That was when US Nation started before they got to where they were today. And of course, we understood that the business just started. And we said, we said to ourselves, now, chasing after money or chasing after value, which one should come first? And we were wise. All of us. We were four actually, right? Myself, Emmanuel Babalola, TOju, and Grace. So we saw two options. Leave these guys, they're not going to pay you. They want to work for free. And then we saw value. We said, no, we're going to work for free, wholeheartedly, right? And then let's just see how it goes. Guess what? TOju said something about Ono, a company where he did a job for. Guess how he got the Ono job? From US Nation. That's where he got it from. And let me tell you guys about mine. I don't think I'll be able to open it real fast. I got featured in Forbes magazine through the same US Nation too. You see? So don't ever look down on an opportunity to serve. There are several crypto gurus, crypto companies, different crypto platforms. Hey, even though they tell you that, hey, we have enough people to work, tell them how to work for free, you're not going to die. TOju was a teacher. TOju Kaka was a teacher, earning less than $100 in a month. Now, I can boldly tell you, TOju Kaka earns more than $1,000 a month. More than. Now, if he had ignored those years of service, now let me tell you something else. When we became ambassador, you don't just become an ambassador and sit down. You're supposed to be learning, because as an ambassador, you're supposed to be going out to teach people. So they'll send you to this university, that university. Let me even show you guys one right here. Okay, this is me. Ambassador Spotlight. Yes. So I'm going to click that. So I was featured in one of the Ambassador Spotlight program where they wanted to say, look at what they say. When we first announced the US Nation Ambassador program in 2011, we're not sure what we want. Now, blah, 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 I joined. 6 months ago, Samuel Joseph was one of the first, see, was one of the first people to apply to the program, and he left a comment. Unfortunately, the comment has not, okay, look at the comment here. Looking forward to seeing the ambassadors. Do you know what that means? I was not yet an ambassador. This wasn't a job offer. I was not yet an ambassador, right? But I was so happy to the point that I was not even telling them thank you. I was saying, making statements that proves that, hey, I don't just want to be the only guy here. I want to see other ambassadors come and serve. Then I sent the information to Babs, sent the information to TOju. And then that's how we all got started. So that is me right there in Uyo, and this is Port Harcourt, and blah, 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 blah. So guys, don't look down on opportunity to serve. Reach out to Emmanuel Babalola on Facebook, Twitter. You know, hey, boss, I want to serve you. See, there's something I posted on Facebook the other day. I said, you cannot be used if you're useless. See, it's better for you to be used than not being used at all. See, if you're used, do you know what you gain? You gain experience, number one. You will learn things you're not supposed to do, right? You will learn how to recognize and know, in quotes, employers that are not in line with your vision. Yes, something else you will gain. If someone uses you, You're not the one losing. Let them use you for 6 months. They should not pay you. Just consistently being faithful. They will be the one to lose you. You know why? Because faithfulness cannot be paid for. You cannot pay someone to be faithful. Passion cannot be bought. The reason why you agree to work for free or why you agree to be used is because there's something about you that others don't have. Just in case you guys are not aware,
It's not on.
in this crypto industry or in the world as a whole, employers are like God. Let me tell you how. You know when God said, "I'm a jealous God," that's the same way employers are. By the time they see you in that small local company, you're working as though they are paying you 1 million naira. But in real life, some months you need a salary. But you're giving your best. Guy, somebody is watching. They don't need to come and tell you when they're watching. You know why? Passion is loud. They are watching. The day they notice that, haven't you seen, of course, for those of you that watch football, I don't watch football. Those of you that watch football, you notice that a player was in XYZ club, and then 2 months later, another company is bidding to take him. Why are they doing that? Because they were watching. You see? So if you get an opportunity either to work or to serve a company, forget about payments, most especially if you're starting. Now, TOju, Kaka, and Babs, and myself, we've passed that stage. We've paid our price. We've paid our dues. If you want us to work for you, you have to drop some, you know what I'm saying, $. But if you're just starting, forget about payments. Don't look at what they'll pay you. Serve and gain value and connection. Right, so right now I'm going to go over to Mr. Emmanuel. Right, where is he? That's his new amazing voice. Charge my phone. Oh, Emmanuel.
Asking me on WhatsApp that what happened to my voice. Sorry, I've been working all week, so I'm talking and teaching. So okay. Before I think Sam, you want to ask a question, right?
Yeah, I want to maybe have anything to say about this.
Yeah. So I think one of the things that I just noticed was while we are talking about this, our relationships, how I sent you about Bitcoin, you talked to us about EOS, I was starting working for free and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things that I think a lot of people will be asking themselves now is, okay, so how are you guys now eating food
Yeah.
while you're working for free? So I think it's an important thing to also talk about.
Yeah.
And I'll just say a few things on that and also allow you to add to it. So one of the things that you know as Nigerians in a Nigeria will be, you must eat food even though you are working for free. So you must still find a way to eat. So in crypto, yeah, whether you are a business guy, a dev, or a trader, or a PR guy, or a marketer, whatever, one of the things that would really help is that you trade Bitcoin. Okay, so buying and selling Bitcoin for people is always a thing we do to sustain life.
Yeah.
That's one. Okay, OTC.
I know.
So we were always in WhatsApp groups. Now they are even P2P platforms.
Yeah.
We're everywhere buying and selling Bitcoin, helping people. As we talked about Bitcoin, because we're loud, we talked about Bitcoin. People wanted to buy. So when you're visible, what happens is that if somebody that you know, now knows somebody that you don't know that wants to buy Bitcoin, the person will refer that person to you.
Yeah.
Why? Because when they ask them, okay, see, this Bitcoin I want to buy, the first person that will come to that person's head must be you. Okay, so
it's 8 o'clock.
Positioning yourself, being visible, and doing OTC on P2P platforms is very, very good. Okay, And that's one. Another thing is trading on exchanges. You know, everybody in cryptocurrency, at least majority of the people, we all have a side hustle, which is trading.
Yeah.
So for some of us, it's our main hustle. For some of us, it's our side hustle. But the point is, trading helps you make a second stream of income at least. Okay? So it is a very important way to trade. So imagine you have 20K and that 20K would never finish. Why? Because there isn't that 20K to make 1K a day. And that 1K can, keep you that day. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's how I want you to see trading. That's on one side. Another thing is while you're doing the volunteering work, definitely from time to time you will see something. Whether you're doing events or helping organize events, something will shall drop.
Yeah.
You get, because you are exposing yourself to opportunities. Okay, you are teaching people. And sometimes some people will even charge you. You want to charge some people to teach them. That's fine. You get, someone pays you, you have money now. Okay. You're teaching people, and even if you teach for free, the person now ends up wanting to buy cryptocurrency. The person will give you the money to buy, and you sell for the person. You get? So there are several things. You could join an initiative. We started EOS Innovation. We're just doing a lot of things, just to be visible. And we're doing it with our money, not like somebody was paying us.
At all.
Do you get? We were doing charity work. We were just being visible. Do you get? We're being visible. And because we were visible and we had value, it now made sense. So it was not easy for opportunities to locate us. Okay, because the truth is, I like saying this. If you look at a seed, just everybody listening to this video, just look at your hands and just picture a seed on your hands. Yeah. Now, in that seed, it has a potential to become a plant. So it means that every single seed, every one of us, we are over 70 on this call. Every one of us seeing that seed in our hands right now, that seed has a potential to be a plant. So it means that the same way you hear that, you tell somebody, see, this guy has potential. The truth is, everybody has potential. Same way every seed has an opportunity to be a plant. But guess what? If that seed remains in your hands and you look at that seed, no matter how you stare at that seed would never become a plant. Why? Because there is a principle that will guide that seed to become a plant. It says that seed time and harvest time shall not cease. So if you don't plant that seed, okay, if you don't water it, if you don't follow the principle of planting and reaping and all that, that seed would never grow on your hands like that. Okay? So that's the same way, no matter how much potential you have, until you start applying yourself and going through the process, you would never really unleash your potential. That's why hard work would triumph talent anytime. If you see a talented singer and you see a trained singer, the one that will win the competition is the one that is trained. And that is the principle of life. So it is very important that you allow yourself to go through the training process. This is the way to do it that we are telling you guys now. This is the way to do it. Okay, so I don't know, TOju, if you had something to add to this as well. Or Sam.
Wow. That was really powerful, man. Wow. So, some of what Bob said is, first of all, you need to have people that have value, right? What are your friends telling you about? I usually say, if good news or good business ideas come to you late, change your friends. There's one of these days I'm going to invite him, Ajulu. In case you don't know Ajulu, go and search for him, right? I have well over 5,000 WhatsApp contacts, but it's not everybody's status I check. Some people's status are garbage. So I'm not trying to say you cannot, life should always be serious. Yeah, life should always, no. In fact, this is not the day for that kind of talk, right? The way I work is, if 90% of the things you post are not valuable to me, I either mute you, or in my head, I'll mute you from my head. So whenever I don't see so and so make a post, I don't bother check. You see, have friends that are mighty men, friends that anytime you talk to them, you either live inspired, you see, or you're living with something new that you've learned. Hope you guys are getting this. If you've listened to what TOju has said, what Babs have said, you will notice how that someone heard an opportunity. Shit, okay, how did I learn how to calculate Bitcoin? Emmanuel Babalola taught me. Now, what if Emmanuel Babalola didn't know about it? That means he had something to offer. I also had something to offer because the US Nation Ambassador program, I introduced it to him. So we both heard about cryptocurrency. I was reading my own towards the left. He was reading his own towards the right. But we're trying to achieve the same goal. So in his own journey, trying to understand cryptocurrency, he forced me to learn how to calculate Bitcoin. And then he taught me. And then in my own journey in cryptocurrency, I saw opportunities on where to serve. And I told him, value for value. Don't keep friends, relationship that don't add value to you. It will harm you. This life, you live it once. All right. Now, also, TOju made said Babs said, just in case you don't get a job that will pay you initially, get a side hustle. You're doing that job, don't stop. Get a side hustle. What were we doing in school? Well, myself and Babs, just in case you guys don't know, I'm going to say, myself and Babs, our budget for feeding in a month was 10,000 naira. Mm-hmm. You heard me. And that 10,000 naira, of course, Babs doesn't know how to cook. He is a very terrible cook. Myself too, but I like blaming others from myself. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing Babs can do very well back then in school, I don't know about now, was to do Indomie, no, not Indomie, egg sauce. Why my specialty was Indomie and egg, right? So, and anytime we wanted soup, we just, talk to somebody, or maybe somebody comes to visit Afana, help us now. You know what I'm saying? And there's this friend of ours, his name Elvis. Elvis is a very good cook. So we're doing trade babata. We say, Elvis, come and cook. When Elvis comes to our house, our room, he will cook soup. Then our payment to Elvis is, of course, Babs was very brilliant in school. I don't know in the age of Sha. This guy will just come, spend a few minutes on his books, and he has gotten everything. And meanwhile, me, guy, I can read. But we're not in combat. Anyways, back to what I was saying. What we used to do is, this guy will cook, and our payments will be either we do the assignment for him. Of course, I'll copy the assignment from Babs, and share to him, or we'll just dish his own soup. Oh, shout out, Lord Jesus. Wow. Anyways, now let's move over to TOju. TOju, tell us one or two things because we're running up soon. What I want to ask you, TOju, is this. In cryptocurrency journey, there are several steps, and you served, you learned, you got a mentor, you served for free. But did you attempt to start a business as a young guy with limited resources at that time? I'm asking you this question because of Steam Fuse. All right, over to you, TOju. Okay, he's the King of England in the house. In case you're coming in, TOju Kaka is King of England. Just in case you see him somewhere, don't talk anyhow.
Against it. He's king of England. Okay. So, what the problem is? Let's see. Oh, I know what the problem is. All right. Sorry. TOju. Sorry. All right. So we have the King of England in the house. So tell us, have you taken a risk before to start up a crypto business? Did it fail? Did it not fail? Anyways, just encourage somebody that has an idea, or maybe the person wants to start
Yeah,
an,
yeah,
an application that for voting.
yeah,
Okay, talk to us.
guys,
King of England, wait, listening.
guys. You know, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you this. Start a business. If God puts an idea in your heart, I want to assure you that you're not going to have. It's going to seem as if you don't have the capacity to do it. But I'm assuring you now that you have everything you need to start. Just start. You know, and when you start, don't be afraid to fail. That's just part of the process. As a matter of fact, you are supposed to fail. If you are succeeding at everything you're doing, then perhaps you're not trying something worthwhile, or you're not trying something difficult up to your level. All right? So put in some money. I understand. I mean, we've done a lot of business together. There are very few people that have the ability to say, guy, I have this idea. And next thing you know, guy, I have started doing it. Very few people. You know, and that's something I'm learning. And that's something that I'm tapping. And that's why, like we said, you need friends. You need friends. Oh God. They say knowledge is power, but information is what? Profit. Forget all those 4 years of garbage schooling that you went to. Just one information can give you 1 million naira. It has happened. This is not myth. All right. And those information are going to come from within your circle. All right. So starting a business is something that you want to do. And don't be afraid to fail. We've started a lot of businesses. Some of them failed. You know.
Most of them failed, actually.
Some of them yeah, we started a lot of businesses, like I was saying, you know, but then even though one of the things that you should look out for is the learning process. What am I learning from this business? What am I learning from this experience? All right, because there are some things you're not going to learn in school. There are some things you're not going to learn in business school. You just have to get started. And there's so many opportunities that have come my way just because I got started, right? I founded an NGO, Empower Me US. You know, it was doing well. It is still doing well, right? He gave me a lot of opportunity to get into a lot of fellowships. I increased my knowledge and discovered that a lot of things I was doing was not the way it was supposed to be done. Now I have to improve on what I currently have. That is the process of learning. I would appreciate if you go to our Twitter account because we got some updating to do on our website. Yeah, you can go to our Twitter instead of our website. Yeah, and one of the things I learned by starting this NGO, yeah, we got to update the security of that site. So one of the things I learned while starting this NGO is sometimes you have an idea and you feel it's not going to work. And that's exactly the way I felt when I had this idea. But when I started, the kind of support I got, I was amazed. I was like, wow. So this solution that I'm preferring is a need that people actually have. So what did I learn? Start. Just start and keep moving. Yeah, EOS. You find it. Empower Me EOS. Yeah, that's it. Emmy Network. Yeah, we are rebranding. We got a lot of plans coming up, right? You can see that's the CEO of EOSIO, one of the biggest blockchain firms in the world.
No, 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 no.
That's him.
I think it's the biggest because they raised the biggest
Yeah, yeah, yes,
$4 billion.
yes. Block One in the history of the world. Block One is the only company that has been able to raise $4.1 billion
No naira.
in their crash. Even Google didn't raise that amount of money when they were starting out. That's how big these guys are. And because I started this, it opened my eyes to so many opportunities, so many contacts. I'm telling you right now, if I open my DM to you, some of the people that I'm conversing with, that I'm making deals with, just because I started this, just because I took this step to start, I'm not even there yet. All right. And that is my admonition to you. When you have an idea, go for it and start. Right? Because when you do, you never know how much you're going to succeed. And even if you fail, it's good. It's part of the process. You get better. I've failed at so many things, right? And I keep improving. We started as Empower Me EOS. Now we are upgrading to Emmy Network, and we are going to launch that very soon. All right, and then the book. That's another initiative. In short, creating everybody. As a young man, all right, no matter what you do, make sure that you are the founder or creator of something, even if it's just a Twitter page or a YouTube channel. Make sure that you are the owner of something, manage something, sell something, create a product and sell it online. The experience is beautiful. You are going to learn so much, all right, and you're going to improve. Don't rely on income alone. I tell you guys, the money I make from my salary is huge, but my side hustle is huger.
Oh
It's
my
huger.
goodness.
Guys, there's money in cryptocurrency trading.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence, get a mentor, all right? Yeah, so that's it.
So I'm gonna share my own experience of, in quotes, failure. So in cryptocurrency and blockchain, or in business as a whole, see, endeavor or attempt to start something. Now, obviously, you might not go, this is a very good opportunity for me to talk about this. In my year 2, let me make sure I'll mute Babs. Where's Babs? Here's Emmanuel. With that, his new amazing voice. Yeah, there it is. So in my in school, there was time I got so broke. Damn, I was broke, man. Then I was like, no, I can't drop out of school. Guess what I did? I took money from Babs and some of our classmates. Babs is here, I can testify to that. How much did I get from you, Babs? Was it 10 or 20? K? Can you remember? He's still muted. Anyways, I got some money from Babs, and then I started a barbing salon.
Yeah, 20K.
Sorry?
Yeah, we contributed 20K crowdfunding project.
Yeah. I just got this idea. I told Babs, man, I need to do something. See, so I collected money from Babs, 20K, collect 10K from this one, 20K, 30K. I just put the whole money. I was in school. While other guys, were looking for, the newest party to go to, for the newest shirts to wear. I was saying to myself, I refuse to be poor, right? So, as TOju Kaka said, you need to start up something. Now, I started a barbing salon without an experience in barbing. Oh, Father God, Jesus. So the barbing salon was at a street called Idakbo. I'm from Aquarium, so I schooled in the U. That's how they pronounce that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I started a barbing salon, and it went well. We started making some money. I was able to make enough to pay Babs and some other guys, and we graduated. And when we graduated, we came to the next level. Now remember, success is at different levels. What some people do is this: they make their first 1 million naira, and to them they don't blow. I can remember I made my first 4 million naira, and I did not even know. I was in school then. Babs was my roommate. If you go online and search some sticks, but let me show you guys. Let's see, six. I'm still going to sue Babs to court for posting this picture online. The worst part is that the picture cannot be deleted. Oh, Jesus. Now, see this picture. Let me show you this picture right here. This was our room in school, myself and Babs, right? I can't remember who took that picture. As you can see, that's the MMM shirt. Now, let me teach you something about this. No matter the kind of business you're doing, take it seriously. I always tell people that, see, passion is loud. You just, I'll see some people, I'll be like, hey, I've known you for 3 months. Up till now, I still don't know what you do. The girl or the guy will be like, I don't really like talking about my business. You're not passionate about it enough. Go and check the last time MTN stayed 1 month without doing adverts. And you're not even yet a billionaire. You cannot talk about your business and your status. It's either you're still at your comfort zone or your passion is not true. You see? So this was our room in school and blah, 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 blah. So after we made some money while we were in school, I was looking very horrible here. I'm back to post this picture. Oh, Father, Lord Jesus. Anyways, we got to the next level. Now this next level, we're already done with school. So we won the first stage of life, which is trying to graduate. We've won there. Now we've come to the next stage, and we also have to win. And then, okay, I think I was still in school. I think Babs was done. And when I said, okay, let's do something, Babs brought in money, different TOju Cacao brought in money and ideas. And then we built what is called Steam Fuse. I can remember we spent well over 200,000 to 300,000 naira to build this business. And we spent months to make it work. Guess what? The amount of money this business make was not even enough to send recharge card. Oh, no, to send a text message. The business failed. And we didn't die. We didn't stop and say, work. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Gwaja. You always, you walk a little, you fall. But when you fall, hey, stand up, dust yourself. Keep walking. You see, that's how life is. So I'm gonna we have a few minutes. I want us to finish before 9. So Babs is gonna tell us about what he does now, right? And how you can make money with his platform. He talked about OTC earlier, and he's going to tell us how it can be done, where it can be done, which platform is that. So when you tell us we should come and trade, futures trading, spot trading, where should we do it? And TOju Cacao will also do the same. So we can learn these different ways we can make money. You know what I'm saying? So over to you, Emmanuel.
Okay, so I think everyone has gotten comfortable with my voice already, except me. Okay, so basically, trading OTC, trading on exchanges is something that you have to learn. As I said, is either your main hustle or your side hustle, but you have to trade in cryptocurrency. Why? Because that is one of the foundational ways of making money in this industry. Yeah. So, if you are trading OTC, one of the things you realize is that with experience, that's how you know this. There are many scams out there. So if you want to deal with somebody on WhatsApp that you've never met, the first question is you tell the person, send me first. The person will say no. You send me first. Because there is no trust. Why? Because you don't know the person's house. You don't even know the person's name. Yeah, that's one of the biggest issues. So one of the ways to buy and sell from people is using an escrow platform. Okay, so what you want to do is, let's say I want to buy Bitcoin from you and you want to sell to me. So we can now go to Binance and I'll put the Bitcoin on Binance and then you will pay me. And then after I receive the alert, Binance will release the coins to the counterparts. Okay, so that's called P2P trading. It's one of the, in fact, it's the biggest Bitcoin market in Nigeria actually. So that's for P2P. So if you want to buy and sell Bitcoin for Naira in a trusted way so that you will not get scammed, that's one advantage. Another advantage of trading P2P is that somebody cannot send you bad money like that. So if somebody, let's say, steals money from, let's say, his uncle and sends it to you, and you send the person Bitcoin, the person can disappear your Bitcoin, and then when the uncle comes, they can arrest you and tell you, how did you get this money? Because they are tracking the money through the banks. How did you get this money? And then if they figure out how you got the money, they will ask you, who sent it to you? What is KYC and all that information? Many a times you might not have the time to collect, or you can start asking the person, send me your ID card, send me this before you sell Bitcoin for the person. So the safest way to do that is on the P2P platform as well. Okay, that's for the OTC side. Now for the other money making part is futures. And Sammy has a full course on futures trading. And Binance is like the biggest exchange in the world actually, and we've been the biggest exchange in the world since the 130th day of our existence. Today we're going to be 3 years old in the next 2 weeks. Binance will be 3 years old, and we've been the number one exchange in the world since our first year. Okay, and that's because of customer service, innovation, and a lot of value. But the biggest thing is not about knowing Binance. The biggest thing is about making money for yourself. Okay, traders are really not loyal to any platform. So the biggest thing is to go where there is arbitrage. So what you want to do is you go to Binance, you can buy there and sell on another exchange or buy from. That's, I'm still talking about OTC here. But for the futures part, you have to sit down and learn how to trade futures. Remember, I told you guys earlier that if you want to start trading by yourself, you will make plenty losses first before you start making money. But if you learn from someone, you would avoid that loss and just jump into profit and minimal losses. Okay, so that's on that side. Okay, but the biggest lesson here is consistency. If you are consistent, because in this cryptocurrency industry, it's not all rosy. Okay, why? Because there is bear markets. Sometimes your coins can be stuck. In fact, there's a lot of bad experiences. And that's why a lot of people that we even came to meet in the industry back in 2016 have left. There are some now that are farmers. There are some now that are doing something else. Okay? So, because they did not know what we know now. Now, what we know now can actually sustain somebody in the industry. And that's what we are telling you here, live and direct. Okay? So, get Sammy's course on futures trading, learn how to trade. Okay? Start talking about Bitcoin on your status on your Facebook. Get to meet people. You don't have to trust anybody, so you are not afraid of dealing with anybody. Just tell the person to just send the person your link to trade on Binance, and the person can just come there and buy from you without you having to be afraid of whether the person will scam you or not. Okay, so that's just basically the general instruction. I have tons of webinars, tons of videos on how to do this. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. I'll drop my number on the chat, and I'll not mind saving your numbers as well, so I can also see your status and see what you're doing and the value you're getting from this program as well. Okay,
Right.
thank you very much, Sam.
Yeah, thanks. So, in case you want to learn how to trade, drop the link in this stuff. And I know there's a fee there. And if you don't have money to trade, you don't have money to even pay. Just invite 3 persons. We'll give you access to the course, and then we'll give you capital to start trading. It's that simple, you know what I'm saying? So, TOju Kaka, do you have anything for us? Maybe how, from your own side, you make money, you trade? Which platform is that? Just tell us.
Yes, guys. And surprise, I have a giveaway for those guys that stayed up to this point. Woo!
Where's my account number?
Yeah, so I'm going to be making a post on Twitter right now, and I'll be sharing the post. This is not planned. This is just an idea that just came to my mind as Babs was talking. So So yeah, giveaway time, guys. I wanna give away some bitcoins. Should we do USDT? Let's do USDT.
All right.
Should we?
Anyone fine?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, free USDC for the first 10 and last 10 attendees of Lightblocks AMA to retweet this post. Rules are there.
Where's the link then?
Yeah, I'm going to drop the link in the group. I want to just reach me on WhatsApp.
All right. As we were talking, someone walked in and gave me chicken. So my brother.
2,000 naira. Wow. Yeah, a big man. Oh.
No. Give me chicken.
Wow.
So, thank you, myself.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just made a tweet on Twitter. Yes, and I tagged Lightblocks, and I'm dropping the tweet in the comments. Yes. Okay, so guys, as you know, I work with OKX, and we are one of the biggest exchanges in the world. We are the third largest exchange in the world by trading volume after Binance and Huobi, and we have the largest Bitcoin futures trading globally. And we have a lot of interesting programs right now, like our partner program. Pardon me, I'm trying to post on the chat. Yes, so I just posted a link to my tweets. So you guys should retweet and get some USDT. Of course, it's sponsored by Lightblocks and TOju. And yeah, so we have a very beautiful program at OKX right now called the Partner Program. And you can earn $200 to $5,000 monthly by using our platform and referring it to other people. I'm also going to make a tweet about that and share with you guys. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So if OKX, we got the partner program, and you can earn $200 to $5,000 monthly. And we have the trading master program. We have a lot of trading masters, like Samuel Joseph is one of our top guys at OKX. And if you want to learn about cryptocurrency trading and investment, just look out for our trading master sessions, and you can learn from those sessions, and you can also trade on OKX. We have very low fees, and we have a very competitive platform as well. So thank you very much, Sam, for this meeting. I really enjoyed myself talking with you and sharing my experience about how I started my cryptocurrency journey.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you and Babs these very last questions before we have about 5 minutes for question and answer. If you're giving $1 million to Jukaka, now, of course, guys, this is not an investment advice by the time the answer is given. All right, so do your own research. And just in case you want to know how to do your own research, just take this course right here. It's free of charge. Free of charge means you will not pay anything. The only thing you need to pay is attention and time. You know what I'm saying? All right, TOju, if you were giving $1 million to buy cryptocurrencies, can you tell us the ones you would buy? Just quickly tell us in a few minutes the ones you will buy and why. Over to you.
Okay, firstly, I will buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin is king. Yeah, Bitcoin.
Because I know you're King of England.
Yeah, no, not the I'm king of England. Bitcoin is actually king. Bitcoin is the real deal. I, it's difficult for me to hype Bitcoin because I mean, what am I going to say?
I wonder.
The first cryptocurrency, the largest distribution, largest liquidity, largest community, proven, time tested, 10 years, 10 years, guys,
With no downtime.
of no downtime. I mean, unprecedented.
Okay.
Trailblazer, pioneer, Bitcoin. All right. So I would buy Bitcoin. A large percentage of my portfolio is Bitcoin. And I would also buy EOS because I believe so much in the technology. I believe in Dan Larimer. Dan Larimer has impacted my life so much since 2016. I believe in the idea of finding free market solutions to secure life, liberty, and property. And then I'll buy OKB because OKB is the native token of OKX platform, one of the best blockchain and cryptocurrency blockchain platform and cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Those are my three picks. All right. And this is not investment advice. This is just my personal favorite cryptocurrencies.
All right. So I think okay. Yeah. Now let me ask you a question, Toju Kaka. Now,
Yeah.
if you're buying this Bitcoin, are you buying it to go and put it in crowd one or million money or
No, no.
no makes sense?
Please, if you are putting your money in those platforms, your money is going. You don't know what's going on. The money is going for the vanishing.
All right, so why
guys,
you
guys, don't invest in Ponzi schemes. All right, don't invest in Ponzi schemes. I mean, there's no point. All right, I don't have. There's no point when you can make legit money doing cryptocurrency trading. Invest those. You see, if I buy Bitcoin today, all right, there's a percentage of my Bitcoin that is for long-term holding. There's a percentage that is for trading. All right, the same thing with EOS. All right, so I hold and I trade. There's a lot of money in trading. You can make so much money from trading. Just study it. All right, you don't have to invest in Ponzi schemes. Those schemes are going to leave a bitter taste in your mouth. You see, the thing about cryptocurrency trading is that the more you do it, you get better. But you don't get better when you do Ponzi schemes.
at all?
You just fake, and then after a while the whole thing blows up, and then you discover that you just get you just get more. If you are a stupid person before you make money, you know the thing is that with Ponzi schemes that nobody wins. There's no winner. Even if you make money, at the end of the day, it doesn't improve. If you need a lot of sense.
Guess what? Guess what?
All right. Yeah.
You make money from those Ponzi scheme, million money, postage, and
You still lose the money because the money
you're
is easy
the
money.
one that brought all these guys. Do you know what you lose? You lose integrity.
Yeah, you lose integrity.
Because
Yeah.
those guys will not trust you again. They'll be like, no, be that same guy will tell us about million money. When million money don't die so. And now you're coming to tell them something else. And then you're expecting why you're not getting partners for your business, why you're not getting investors, it's not far-fetched. So if you've already started all these useless Ponzi schemes, see, there are legitimate ways to make money. Reach out to Toju Kaka, reach out to Babs. Hey Babs, I want to learn how to make legit money from cryptocurrency. Yes, obviously, we are busy. But let me tell you, be wise. Come with a seed. Whether you see, you have to get angry. Toju Kaka, I beg, help with your account number. I really want to learn this thing. Mentor me. You're buying value. He can teach you this thing for free, right? He can teach you. But one thing about dropping something for what you want to get is that it helps you. You know when you're sucking. Hey, which example will I give for sucking now? No, I don't know any good example. No, I know a good example. But feeding bottle. Most of us didn't have knowledge when we were sucking feeding bottle. Forget about the sucking part. You guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? Let's go avoid all those things, right? So let's go back to Emmanuel, because I'm just looking at the time and I don't want us to spend too much time here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
So just to add to what you just said now, integrity is the biggest thing you need in crypto.
Yeah.
In fact, if there is any reason why you should not do first stage, million money and all that, it's because of that integrity. Why? Because all the people you're bringing in are the ones that will pay you and you'll cash out. But do you know what you have lost? You have lost the long-term value of those people. Okay? So that's just it, really. Now, if you give me $1 million today to buy coins, now these coins I'm going to tell you about now, this is what people pay money for, that Sammy has told us to give you for free. Now, hear very well. The first thing I will buy is Bitcoin. I just said it like somebody just said before. Why? So that it will be fresh again in your head. Now, Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the king, actually. And the reason why you should have Bitcoin is beyond just because of it's going to go up. Because you are going to be part of something bigger. You're going to have something that there are only 21 million Bitcoins that can possibly exist. If they share all the Bitcoin in Lagos, it will not go around. So you're going to be
Let it
you're
sink.
going to be a part of something bigger. In the next, CNN called Bitcoin the best performing asset of the decade. Meaning that in the past 10 years, Bitcoin, just search it, CNN reports on Bitcoin. Bitcoin performed more than every other asset class in the world. And guess what's going to happen in the next decade? It's going to still be the same thing. Why? Because Bitcoin has introduced a new monetary policy.
Have you found a buyer?
Just go and do mute.
Hmm?
So just go and do
Yes.
more research on this
Is there any
so
amount?
that you TOju, you want to sell Bitcoin for us.
As in,
So if there is anything you should do before you buy Bitcoin, don't buy it because Babs and TOju said you should buy it. Buy it because of you have learned it for yourself. That's why research is important. Now, that's half of the money. The remaining half of the money, I'll put it all inside BNB. BNB is the, in fact, if you look at my net worth, most part of my net worth is in BNB. My salary is in BNB. Everything I have, in fact, I might not have money in my account, but I have BNB. Do you know why? Because forget the fact that Binance is the biggest cryptocurrency company in the world. Yeah. The mere fact that the same way, if you see Tesla CEO, Elon Musk, the reason why Tesla is now worth more than almost every other car company in the world. In fact, every other car company in the world, actually. And they have not sold as much cars as Toyota. The reason why Tesla is so valuable today is not just because of, in fact, in the electric car business, they are the best, but they have not sold as many electric cars as the biggest electric car manufacturer in China. But the reason why they are the biggest they are the biggest car company in the world is not just because of the produced cars, but because of what they represent. People look at Elon Musk and what they see is the guy that wants to privatize space exploration. When they look at Elon Musk, they see the guy that wants to change the way the guy. Elon Musk says he wants to die in space, like he wants to die on Mars. Somebody that wants to start pushing commercial flights to space, something that everybody thought was impossible became possible. He has launched it already. That's number one. You look at what Elon Musk has done and you look at what he is selling to people. That's why it is valuable. When Binance launched in July 2017, June 2017, they did an ICO. They raised $15 million. Now, $15 million was raised in the ICO. Today, Binance, the token alone is worth way more than about $3 billion now. I think it's amongst the top 10 in the world. So how many? I forgot to check on market cap, you see there. Now, why BNB is amongst the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world and will remain there?
$44 billion.
Okay. Why it is among the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world is because of the leadership. That's what every investor looks at before buying a company or before investing in a company. He looks at the team. Even when in Sammy's do your research course, you see when he talks about looking at who is behind this project. What is this person's mindset to life? That's one of the biggest things you would see in BNB. And you see a project that the guys, if Binance bonds every quarter, we bond a significant percentage of our income as a company. Imagine burning $33 million or $50 million every 3 months. Why? Because you want to reduce the supply of the token so that it can increase more value. So there's a lot of plan. And if you see Binance, you see all the innovation, you see what is happening. You see a company that has the plan for the next 20 years. So that's what Binance represents anyways. And you can buy a part of Binance by holding the token. That's what the digital economy has brought to every one of us. Today, you can buy into any company by just holding the tokens of the company. The company does well, definitely the tokens will do well.
Okay.
And if there's any undervalue, yeah, go
on. So you're saying you should buy Bitcoin and BNB?
Yeah.
All right. Hope you guys are getting your list down. And this is 8:46. We need to end by 9. So I'm going to give my own list. Now I want, if I'm given $1 million, right? Yeah, the top cryptocurrencies I'll buy. First of all, I will use, Bob said 50%. I don't think TOju gave us his percentage. Now, yes, mine. I'm going to use well over 40 to 50% to buy Bitcoin. And when I buy this Bitcoin, I'm not sending it anywhere. I'll put it in a private wallet, right? Now, I'll use 40 to 50% to buy Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin has a first mover advantage, right? And so many other reasons. If you want to know what are the things to look at, take this course. It's free of charge. You're not paying, right? And second cryptocurrency I'm going to buy is EOS. Right now, each of us have our own list, right? So you can combine all for yourself. Now, why am I buying EOS? You want to know how? Why? Check this course. Now, the third cryptocurrency I'm going to buy is Ethereum. Why am I buying Ethereum? Because buying EOS and Ethereum is like having shares in Facebook and Twitter. But meanwhile, in this case, we currently don't know which one represents Twitter and which one, if it's Ethereum that is EOS or, sorry, if it's Ethereum that is Twitter or, but it's like having shares in two big social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? So Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum, and then others. Now, if you want to know about others, go through this course, right? So guys, that's where we're going to round up today, you know. So we're going to take the next 5 minutes for questions. If you have questions to Babs, to TOju Kaka, remember he's the King of England, so you have to give respect to whom respect is due. Now I'm going to give you that video where he said he's the King of England, you know what I'm saying? So your questions, if you raise your hand, you can either raise your hand and I'll let you speak, or you type your question. I think Hawaii is raising up his hand, but I don't know who that is. Let's see, I have to speak. All right, Mr. Fikun, Funky, of what? Yeah, you can ask your question now. Okay.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, you guys. Thank you for this great opportunity that you are delivering to us. Really, we really do appreciate you. All right, I just have one question actually, and then my question is, having said and then educated us on blockchains and cryptocurrency, right now, person, I actually don't have, I have zero naira with me. That's because I don't have. Then I want to start up, and I know you already talked about how we can volunteer and do it consistently, and then at least I know that can be a start. So I'm asking, where do I volunteer? Like, on what what platform or anything do I go now, and so that I could just at least start something, because I've actually been very motivated, like really much. And that's like, since I don't have money to probably buy BTC now or to trade, and then and there's nothing I can do, can I just start up with um
Yeah, yeah.
volunteer based option? And how should I do that? Like probably right now from this night, I don't mind. How
Okay.
can I just
Let me answer that question. So that's a very smart question. So your question is, if you don't have, okay, no, 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 no. I'm not going to say it the same way you said it, because the way you said it is wrong. The truth is, the truth, the sad truth. Many people don't want to hear this, but it's the truth. There's nobody that doesn't have capital. Oh, sweet Jesus. Everybody has capital, but the problem is that people don't know what capital is. Capital doesn't only mean money. Capital could be your integrity. You heard what? I don't know if it was Babs or Emmanuel that talked about integrity. Now, let me tell you how. Babs said, in case you didn't hear, that when he was in school, that he created value, he met a lot of people, and he gained trust with these guys. And then he started doing OTC. Let me tell you what OTC is. OTC means you know someone that wants to buy Bitcoin, and you know someone that wants to sell. But these two guys that want to buy and sell, they don't know each other. Who will they meet? They will meet you. Now, the only thing that will make them meet you is your integrity. Can they trust you? If they can trust you well enough, maybe this guy wants to sell one Bitcoin for 2 million naira. You will now tell the person that wants to buy that, hey, it's 2.5. Oh. Now you will get the 2 million naira, exchange it, collect your gain. Your gain inside is what? 500K. But the only way that can work is if they trust you. And guess what? From what I just said, you don't need capital to start it. All you need is integrity. So capital is beyond money. Capital could be an idea. Maybe you've read, you had your last 10 MB, or maybe your last 10,000 naira. Do that 10,000 naira. And then you've learned that blockchain is the future. You lock your door, off your WhatsApp. You lock yourself inside your house for 1 month. You say, this month, I'm going to learn blockchain programming. That is your last card. Oh boy, by the time you're done, you'll come out. You'll be grateful you did that. So capital is beyond. Now, that's you've learned now with that 10,000 naira. As your 10,000 naira bond, yes. But guess what? You've gained knowledge. That knowledge now is now your new capital, which is way bigger than that 10,000 naira that you spent on data. You see? So integrity, capital comes in different forms. It mustn't be money. It could be your integrity. Can someone trust you enough? Let's say Babs is supposed to maybe leave Binance and maybe manage another Binance in another country, and they need somebody in Nigeria. Can several people recommend you that, hey, that guy has so and so qualities, that guy is trustworthy, that guy has integrity? Can they say that's capital? Anyways, I don't talk too much on that part. So everyone has capital. So let me read the chat. Mr. Sam, you said if you refer people, you have an access to the course. Yeah. You refer 3 people, you have access to the course to learn how to trade. Of course, those 3 people you refer will have to pay.
Hello, Sam.
To give you access to the course and also give you start trading. Any other question? We have less than 6 minutes. We're ending this English.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sam, can you hear me? Okay, so to add to that thing you just said now about that same question that I asked can be true for almost 40 people here. As Sammy has said, capital comes in different ways. Sammy told you how he started a business so he can stay in school. The only thing you find ways to raise money.
Sorry, I had to mute everybody so that I can just make Emmanuel speak alone. Because, all right. So Emmanuel, back to you.
The point I'm making is, Bishop Oyedepo said was that if they carry him now, and drop him in the desert, he will still give penal and jail again. Do you understand?
Yeah.
To show that it is not really about the money in your hand or in your bank account. It's more about the one in your head. That's where money is. So different things you can do. And we've talked about how you can start advertising using your trust as your capital. They don't trust each other, but they trust you. And you escrow the deal for them and you get the money. So there are different things you can do to make money while you're building your own self in terms of knowledge, while you maybe want to go into blockchain development in terms of software, whatever you're doing, you just know that there is a goal. Whatever small money you're making, you're putting it into education and self-improvement so that you can get more in the end. Okay, so maybe another question and we just close.
Okay. Let's see. Let me. All right. So if you have a question, you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. I wrote on the group. First of all, I want to say thank you to you guys for the knowledge shared, and yeah, it's really intriguing to see how far you've come, and and how you've been able to build the Nigerian Bitcoin and blockchain community through even volunteering, and it's very, very impressive. So we say thank you. So the question I want to ask is, if I want to start a OTC business, and so like how much do you think I can have to at least begin on a little scale, then I begin to scale up?
You can Sam, should I take the question?
Yeah.
You can start your OTC business with zero capital. You get zero capital and just your name. You have started your OTC business, and then from there you start. You make your first 500 there. You make your first 2,000 there, and all your capital you keep accumulating. There are some guys I know, for instance, Muzaino, started trading with nothing. Today he could have a capital of well over millions of naira. You get. So even Munachi will tell you a story. There are several guys in the space that started with zero. We all started together, but they focus on OTC. They grew their capital, making small amounts, taking out the money we used to eat, and keeping the rest in the business. Trying to raise capital from your $10 that you have. You now have $100 that you can sell and go and buy again, and do that like 10 times a day. And you're making, let's say, 1K each time, and each day you're making 10K. You get. So, as I said, it's about consistency. I have a full video where I had a training in one of my master classes with the biggest trading organization of OTC in Nigeria, Alpha Trading Labs. These guys control a significant amount of the OTC volumes. The founder of that organization spent almost 2 hours talking to people about how to start their own P2P business and how to grow it. When you hit me up, I would share those resources with you. But the bottom line is zero capital, brother.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, so from what Bob said, you don't really need capital, right? Right, so you don't need capital such. So we have, no. Time up. It's almost 9 o'clock. All right, guys, thanks for coming around, right, for listening to what we've been saying. Right, it's a pleasure to have you guys, and it feels so good to share knowledge, discuss with us how to start a current blockchain. And the important point is this: start, right? If you're new in cryptocurrency, look for guys you can serve. Reach out to TOju, reach out to Babs, reach out to me. any of these crypto firms that you think you can fit into, you can reach out to Light Blocks.
It's 9 o'clock.
Be like, hey, I can do designs. How can I serve? Forget about money. Those that are wise, see, if you go to serve and then they see your value and they have money to pay you and they don't pay you, they will lose you. So serve, provide value. Once you've served and you've provided value, you've started earning. Once you start earning, try to see where you can start. You see, which business can you start? And when you're starting, look for like minds you can collaborate with. You see, once you collaborate, boom. The first one might fail, the second one might fail, but you only become a failure when you stop trying, right? So don't stop trying. So what I'm going to do right now is, I have chicken that I need to eat right now. It's looking at me, so I gotta let you guys go. You know what I'm saying? Bye.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Thank you.